Hi. So it was only last week. Was it only last week that I went through a few of the ways that tariffs are going to affect bookstores? And now we've been on a pause, but 90-day pause is still 10% tariffs for most countries. And what is it, 125% tariffs on China? I don't know why that's being called a pause. It's still higher tariff for all countries. But the reason why I wanted to come back and follow up on this is because some new information has come out specific to books. A link below the Publisher's Weekly article that shows the many categories, I'm quoting from it, that are not subject to tariffs. A list that includes printed matter, NESOI, which translates to not elsewhere specified or included. Other items that are specifically mentioned include printed books and children's picture, drawing, and coloring books. In addition, the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement remains intact, meaning that goods considered compliant, among them books and paper, will not face new tariffs. While no new tariffs on books are imminent, the existing 7.5% tariffs on books printed in China implemented by the first Trump administration, which were kept in place under President Biden, remain in force. And so that's one of the reasons why you might have seen graphic novels go up in price, because full color books are printed in China. Usually it's on the copyright page that it says printed in China, printed in the United States. This, for example, is a book that I was going to recommend later on in the video. Fight Back by A.M. Dasu. She is a UK author. I edited this book. It's a wonderful book about a young woman who, she lives in the UK. She's a high school student in the UK, which is equivocal to an older junior high student here in the United States. She goes to a concert where there is a terrorist bombing, and she gets a lot of harassment at her school. And she decides to start wearing a hijab to stand up for Muslims being a wide variety of people. And her school retaliates by requiring that she take it off. And she gathers a bunch of friends together with similar interests in their ability to express themselves freely at school and learn to organize a protest. It's a really lovely book about kids learning across religion and across belief systems and across just communities to be able to support each other in being able to express themselves. But what I was going to show you is that here on the copyright page, it says manufactured in the United States, because we print all of our books at Lee and Low that are black and white on the inside domestically. But all of the four-color books end up printing. Some are in China, some are now in South Korea, some I think might be in India at this point. There's printers in various places around the world that do four-color printing for a lot less money than it can be done in the United States. And we balance that against the cost of shipping from another country, usually on a boat that has to come through, for example, the Panama Canal. And so those are all sorts of logistical things that we deal with in the publishing world to get a book to you. And there are costs involved with that, but tariffs are going to make those costs go up.